a slider strike on the outer edge. And the count 0-2 on Fryman, who's batting .292 with those 4 homers, and he's knocked in 6. Takes low for ball 1. So Fryman with another homer last night, comes in with homers in back-to-back games and did that earlier this year as well. So he's had 2 situations where he's homered in back-to-back games to add up to those 4 dingers. 1-2 is pounded to the left side here. Backhanded by the shortstop Carrillo. Strong throw across, and Fryman retired 6-3.
Batting at the 6th position, one on the third baseman, number 2, Cody Puckett. Number 2.
So here's a familiar name, Cody Puckett, beginning his 5th season as a Long Island Duck. Third baseman, hits 6th from the right side, and so far this year batting .200 is Cody. He's 4 for 20. No homers and 1 run batted in. Righty for Pettibone. And that one ripped in a right center field for a base hit. So Cody Puckett, a 1-out single the other way. And the Ducks were their second base runner of the night. And now another newcomer striding toward home.
Hitting in the 7th position for Long Island, the catcher, number 23, Alex Berg. Number 23.
So here is 29-year-old Alex Berg out of Des Moines, Washington. Again, first season as a Long Island Duck for the catcher and 7-hitter from the right side, coming off that monster game last night in Bridgewater, New Jersey. Takes up and in for ball 1. Ducks beat the Patriots 10-6, handing Somerset their first loss of the year as the Patriots began the year 6-0. And all Berg did was go 2 for 2 with a double, a homer, score twice, walk 3 times, and drive in 4. Takes a strike, it's 1-1. He was aboard in all 5 plate appearances last night, was Alex Berg. .353 average to begin the year, second on Long Island. Pair of homers, and he leads the club with 7 RBIs. Pops it foul back behind home plate. The count 1-2 on Alex Berg, who has spent 7 years in affiliated ball, going from rookie through AAA in the Giants, Marlins, and Rangers organization. And no major league experience, but oh so close for 29-year-old Alex Berg, who played 2 years of college baseball at Clemson and 2 years at Washington State. 1-2, low and in from Pettibone, and the count even on Berg. Again, bottom of the second, Ducks trail at 3-0. They have Cody Puckett as a 1-out runner at first. Puckett with 1 stolen base so far this year. Soft toss over to first. And story on Jonathan Pettibone, we told you about his time with the Phillies in 2013 and 2014. But he has had multiple surgeries on that right shoulder and really hasn't pitched at all in the last 2 seasons. So he's just trying to find his way back to being a full-time pitcher coming off those multiple surgeries. Here a ground ball to short. Carrillo to second for 1, on to first, but not in time as Berg legs it out. So the fielder's choice goes 6-4. Cody Puckett forced out at second, 2 away.
Batting at the 8th position, the Long Island Ducks, the shortstop, number 12, Dan Lyons, number 12.
So here is a very familiar name. In fact, Dan Lyons, now the longest tenured member of the Long Island Ducks as he begins his 7th season, the 32-year-old from Rochester, Minnesota. Tonight batting 8th and playing shortstop, of course the right-handed hitter. He too a big game last night in Somerset County, New Jersey, his first 3-hit game of the year. Takes a strike on the outer edge, 0-1 to Lyons, hitting .182. And going into last night, he had only 1 hit on the year, so he tripled his hit total in the victory over the Pats. 0-1 is swung through, 0-2 now on Lyons, who is yet to homer and has driven in a pair. Puckett held on at first by Griffin as Lyons tries to keep the inning alive against Jonathan Pettibone. Puckett goes, ground ball to short, charging is Carrillo. He's got to go to first, able to get it there offline, but up the line came Griffin to grab it tag his former teammate Dan Lyons and retire the side on the 6-3 ground out. No runs to hit, one man left. We're through 2 in CI. It's the Bees 3, the Ducks nothing.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Phelant Lantini, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Well, we got on inning number 3 at Bethpage Ballpark. Bees with a 3-0 lead over the Long Island Ducks. And the Ducks tonight, one of 4 teams that are playing their home opener as we take you around the Atlantic League. We start up in Bridgeport, where the Bluefish play their home opener as they celebrate their 20th anniversary season in the Atlantic League. They have a 2-0 lead early over Southern Maryland there. And again, congratulations to their new GM, Paul Herman. Former Ducks employee, elevated to GM in the offseason. And again, they will have a celebratory year up in Bridgeport. Also playing home openers tonight are the Lancaster Barnstormers, their first home game under new manager Ross Peoples, and the York Revolution at home tonight as well, where they will try to break a Guinness Book of World Records. I'm sure they probably tried it already by having over 1,000 people simultaneously play the national anthems. We'll try to get you an update on how they did there as we go to the top of the 3rd here in Central Islip. And James Skelton, who struck out swinging in the 1st, takes strike 1 from Keith Couch, the right-hander for Long Island, into his 3rd inning of work. And he misses inside here, 1 ball and 1 strike. So again, Lancaster at home to the Skeeters, and Sugar Land a 1-0 lead as they head to the bottom of the 1st at beautiful Clipper Magazine Stadium in Lancaster, PA. York at home to Somerset. Patriots a 1-0 lead there, bottom of the 1st. 1-1 is low here for ball 2. And the count now 2-1. In fact, that game in Bridgeport is a final. That was a 4:30 start. So the Bluefish beat the Blue Crabs in the battle of the Blue Sea Creatures. 2-0 was the final in their home opener. Down low here, Mrs. Couch. And the count 3-1 on Skelton. Again, we're in the top of the 3rd. Each team with a pair of hits. But New Britain, a 3-run homer from Craig Maddox in the 1st. That's provided all the runs. Taken to left field for Nolan Reimhold. Backing up on it to his left, reaches over his shoulder, makes the grab for the 1st out. So since Maddox's 3-run homer, Keith Couch is now retired 6 straight.
Center fielder number 10, Michael Kraus, number 10.
So of course we'll keep you updated on all those out-of-town scores tonight and the 3 other teams in the Atlantic League that are playing home openers. And there's Michael Kraus, who stole 2nd and came home on the 3-run homer by Maddox back in the opening inning. Couch's first pitch to him, nasty slider, and he swings through for strike 1. I mentioned Kraus coming over in late May a year ago from the Barnstormers, and really did a nice job for the Bees. In 105 games, hit .291. Takes down and away here for a ball. Also, the guy you want to keep off the base paths is Michael Kraus. As a season ago, he led the Atlantic League with 61 stolen bases. 1-1 here is in at the belt, and that's ball 2 to Kraus. So 2 great table setters at the top of the order for Stan Clyburn and James Skelton, who just flew out to left. And now Michael Kraus, who's at 2-1 in the count. Bounces one high to third. Leaping grab by Puckett. Sets, fires, and he got him. What a play by Cody Puckett. 2 gone. Thought that was going to be the old Baltimore chop over his head into left field for a base hit, but Cody took it away. And it's now 7 in a row retired by Keith Couch. Here's Jovan Rosa, who singled through the right side and came home to score on the Maddox home run back in the 3-run first. So he is 1 for 1 with a run scored. And Couch gets the outside edge of the knees for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1. In tight. Check swing. They appeal to first. Warren Nicholson says he couldn't hold up. And Keith Couch is ahead of him, 0-2. Couch struck out the side in the first, despite giving up the 3 runs. He's ahead 0-2 here. Breaking ball just missing in, maybe a bit low as well for ball 1. One and 2 the count on Jovan Rosa. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, he struck him out. 4th strikeout of the night by Couch, and it's a second straight 1-2-3 inning for the Ducks right-hander from Elmont on Long Island. Middle of the 3rd in Central Islip, the Bees have a 3-0 lead over the Ducks.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Keith Couch, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Well, Duck fans, that final out on the top of the 3rd inning was the 15th out of tonight's ball game. Now, did you know that a 15-minute call to Geico could save you 15% or more on your car insurance? Get a free quote today. Call 1-800-947-AUTO. That's 1-800-947-AUTO, or visit geico.com. We do understand we have resolved our camera issues, so again, we thank you for sticking with us as we got through those video problems. It's opening night for everybody, including the video stream, and we understand it has been corrected. A little different angle for you tonight as we move the camera down from up top, but you should be fine the rest of the way for this home opener for the Long Island Ducks as we head to the last of the 3rd. Ducks trailing the New Britain Bees 3-0, and the only batter who has yet to hit in this game stands in for Long Island. It's the second baseman and 9-man from the right side, Elmer Reyes, against righty Jonathan Pettibone, who misses up and in. It's ball 1 to Reyes. What a start for Elmer on the year, hitting .478 already to lead Long Island. And here he pops it up down the right field line. A long run for Jamar Walton over by the chalk. Is able to make the catch in fair and then cross into foul without number 1 in his glove.
It's back to the top of the order for your Long Island Ducks with the right fielder, number 24. Bring it on, Lantini, number 24.
So back to the top of the order for Phelan Lantini. Grounded out to second his first time up, and talked a little bit about the amazing year he had a season ago for Long Island. Again, first of all, at 39 years of age, playing all 140 games. Absolutely remarkable. As here he pops it up, left side. The shortstop, Steve Carrillo, calls off his third baseman, Jovan Rosa, makes a two-handed catch for the second out. But a year ago, Félix Lentini led the league in runs scored, led the league in total hits, led the league in doubles, second in total bases. Unbelievable year. Hit .313, 9 homers, 75 runs batted in, but was not named Player of the Year, as that honor went to Jeremy Barfield of the Skeeters. So Pettibone trying for a quick 1-2-3 here if he can get Delta Cleary Jr., and he is going to get him. I believe this is a 3-pitch inning for Pettibone as McGuigan throws him out. I think he threw 3 pitches and got 3 outs. The Ducks are gone quickly and quietly in the last of the third. We head to the fourth, and CI New Britain leads Long Island 3-0.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Delta Cleary Jr., and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
Family fun every time.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
Big action every time.
He reaches up, it's gone!
Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
3 innings complete at Bethpage Ballpark. The Ducks trail the New Britain Bees 3-0. For New Britain, 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors. For the Ducks, no runs, 2 hits, no errors. It's Chris King. It's home opening night in season number 18 in franchise history for the Long Island Ducks. And we thank you so much for joining us, making us a part of your Friday night entertainment. 4th inning this year will once again be 4th inning trivia. Always one of my favorite things, and we'll get to the question in just a second. But here is Craig Maddox, who hit a monstrous 3-run homer over both walls his first time up in right field. Supply the only runs of the game for either side. So since that 3-run homer, Keith Couch has retired the last 8 straight Bs. But here's Maddox again. This time he keeps it well away. And the count 1-0 on Maddox, who again now leads the league in runs batted in, courtesy of those 3, moving his total from 6 to 9. Here he takes away, and the count 2-0. What a job Maddox has done already this year as the hitting coach. Came in batting .429, now 2 homers, 9 ribbies. 2-0. Bounced to second for Elmer Reyes. At his belt, flips to first, and there's 1 away. All right, our trivia question tonight centers on the 20th anniversary of the Atlantic League. That's right, it started back in 1998. So this is the 20th anniversary, and of course, if you are a fan of hockey, you know that in the NHL, they often talk about the original 6. In the NHL, the original 6 are the Rangers, the Bruins, the Canadiens, the Maple Leafs, the Blackhawks, and the Red Wings. Well, guess what? The Atlantic League has an original 6 as well. Here's John Griffin standing in. Swings through the first Keith Couch offering for strike 1. And that's what we want to know tonight. Take it back to 1998, very first year of Atlantic League baseball, and tell me who were the original 6 Atlantic League teams. Now, if you're a longtime fan of the Atlantic League, I think you'll come up with 5 of them. The 6th one is by far the most difficult one to come up with. So put your thinking caps on if you're a longtime Ducks fan as Griffin rips a base hit into left field. His first of the night. He's a 1-out runner. And that breaks up the run of 9 in a row retired by Keith Couch. So the Ducks started in 2000. This is their 18th season. But the league began 2 years before Long Island arrived in 1998. So again, we'll give you the answer in the bottom of the inning, but I want you to come up with the original 6 Atlantic League teams. And again, I think the average fan will get 3 to 5 of them. The super fan may be able to come up with that 6th team. But I'd say most folks listening and watching tonight should be able to come up with at least 2, and probably somewhere between 3 and 5. Here's Connor Bierfeld in. Strike 1 is what he takes. And now fouls it down at his feet for strike 2. So congratulations again to everybody involved in the Atlantic League, and of course founder and CEO Frank Bolton in his usual seat behind the Ducks dugout on the first base side. What an incredible accomplishment 20 years ago to start this great league. And the Ducks joined 2 years in. And the 0-2 here is a curve, popped up foul. Right field line, Nate Fryman, the first baseman, gives it a look, but it out of play, and the count holds. And the Ducks themselves have welcomed in over 7 million fans in their 17 seasons. Had 663 sellouts here at Bethpage Ballpark. 3-0 Bees in the top of the 4th. 0-2, slider low, and there's ball 1. So boy, Keith Couch has really settled himself down nicely since allowing that Maddox 3-run homer in the first, and had retired 9 in a row before Griffin's sharp single to left. Kevin Baez told me trying to get between 4 and 5 innings out of his right-hander and then go to the bullpen by committee the rest of the way. As again, it's early in the season. You don't want to stretch pitchers out too much, and Couch again went 3 innings in his first outing. He's at 3 1/3 right now as he misses in tight. The count 2-2. And right now he's unofficially at 65 pitches here in the 4th. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. So 5th strikeout of the night for Couch. That tops the 4 Blue Crabs he fanned Sunday in Waldorf, Maryland. And there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 6, Jamar Walton, number 6.
So 2 away, Griffin's still down at first. And here's the 7-man and right fielder. From the left side, it's Jamar Walton. Flew out to Delta Cleary Jr. in center his first time through. Missing away is Couch with ball 1. Ducks all time in home openers have a 10-7 record. They've won 2 straight home openers and 4 of their last 5. On the ground up the middle, shortstop Dan Lyons will take it to second himself, step on the bag and retire the side. No runs, a hit and 1 left. Middle of the 4th in Central Islip, it's New Britain 3 and Long Island nothing.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Tim Melville, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark.
Ducks trail at 3-0 as we go to the last of the fourth, and time now to wrap up our fourth inning trivia, asking you to name the original 6 Atlantic League teams going back to 1998. Of course, 2 of them are still in the league celebrating their 20th anniversary seasons. Congratulations to the Somerset Patriots and the Bridgeport Bluefish. All right, the other 4, we'll start with a team that left in 2010 after 13 years in the league, the Newark Bears. After 9 years in the league, they left in 2006, the Atlantic City Surf. After 8 years in the league, they departed in 2005, the Nashua Pride. And after just 1 year in the Atlantic League, they changed names and never were known by this name again. The 6th and hardest one by far of the original 6, the Newburgh Black Diamonds. That's right, they played in Newburgh in upstate New York. Here's Nolan Reimold to lead it off for the Ducks, and he fouls it away down the right field line. So again, the Atlantic League original 6 teams going back to the 1998 season: Atlantic City Surf, Bridgeport Bluefish, Nashua Pride, Newark Bears, Somerset Patriots, and the Newburgh Black Diamonds. Reimold takes in here a ball and a strike. Jonathan Pettibone into his 4th inning of work for New Britain. Needed only 4 pitches to get 3 outs from the Ducks in the home third. The 1-1 is low and in. And again, if you remember that name, the Black Diamonds, Newburgh in upstate New York spent only 1 year in the Atlantic League, and then that was the team that actually moved to Lehigh Valley, as Reimold takes it deep the other way to right, but playable for Walton, and he will make the catch as Reimold flies out the other way for the first down. So the Newburgh Black Diamonds, the following year in '99, went to Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, Quakertown in particular, and that was that team that was known as the Lehigh Valley Black Diamonds, then eventually the Lehigh Valley Diamonds. They became the Pennsylvania Road Warriors, that team that only played road games, and then eventually, since they were only playing road games, they dropped to Pennsylvania, and they became known as just Road Warriors. Here's Mark Krause, the DH and cleanup man, and he takes a backdoor curve for a strike, 0-1. And we have not seen the Road Warriors in the Atlantic League since 2011. Again, a team that was brought in just to keep the league at an even number of squads. Here, foul toward the Ducks dugout on the first base side. The count 0-2 on Mark Krause. So again, congratulations to the Atlantic League on their 20th anniversary, and to those original 6, Atlantic City, Bridgeport, Nashua, Newark, Newburgh, and Somerset County, New Jersey. Missing away here is Pettibone. And the count 1-2 on Krause, who grounded out the second to end the first inning. 1-2 away, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bottom of the fourth, Ducks trailing 3-0. They're being out hit 3-2. And it's all about Craig Maddox, a 3-run bomb in the first inning for the visitors over both walls and right. And here dumping it in the left center field is Mark Krause, who's got his first home hit of the season for Long Island, and just the Ducks' 3rd of the night. All singles.
Ducks first baseman number 35, Nate Fryman, number 35.
So here's Nate Fryman. So again, 4 home runs on the year already. Leads the Ducks with 6 runs scored, and also leads the Ducks with 5 walks on the year. Takes it the other way, into the glove of the first baseman Griffin on 1-hop, throws to short for 1. Carrillo back to first, not in time. What a play by John Griffin, the former Duck, at first base, got 1 out. Incredibly, nearly made it into a double play. Amazing job to snare that hot shot on 1-hop. Get a great throw off to Carrillo at short. Stepped on the bag, returned to first. Not in time to get Fryman. So the fielder's choice 3-6. Krause forced out at second for the second out. Fryman the 2-out runner at first. And here's Cody Puckett, who singled to right center his first time up. Pettibone at the belt. Gets a strike on the outer edge. And pitching is certainly in the Pettibone family, if the name sounds familiar to you. Again, Jonathan Pettibone, the former Philly, is the one pitching tonight for New Britain, but his dad pitched in the big leagues too. Puckett here in a left center. who's going to make the call here. It is the left fielder, Connor Bierfeld, who makes the grab. And that'll do it for Long Island. No runs, a hit, and one man left for the books in Central Islip. The New Britain Bees 3, the Long Island Ducks nothing.
Hey fans, this is infielder Cody Puckett, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit psegly.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickalock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Well, Duck fans, don't forget you can chill out with a cold cup of Hampton Coffee Company gourmet iced coffee available at our concession stands right here at Bethpage Ballpark. Hampton Coffee is the preferred coffee of the Long Island Ducks. Visit HamptonCoffeeCompany.com or visit their cafes in the Hamptons. Well, we head to the top of the fifth. New Britain with a 3-0 lead over the Long Island Ducks, and Duck starter Keith Couch departs here after 4 innings of work, and he is replaced by Zach Treese, the right-hander. 27-year-old out of Hot Springs, Arkansas. Begins his 2nd year as a Duck and his 6th year of pro ball. Came to the Ducks late last season and pitched in 4 playoff games for Long Island, tossing 3 2/3 innings of 1-hit shutout ball in the playoffs a year ago. Of course, the Ducks beat the Somerset Patriots to win the Liberty Division Championship before falling in the finals to the Sugarland Skeeters, who won it all in their 5th anniversary season. So Zach Treese is the first member of the Ducks bullpen in tonight, and he will face Steve Carrillo, the shortstop and 8-hitter from the right side. First pitch swinging right into the glove of Cody Puckett at third. High throw, though, pulls Fryman off the bag, and coming in safe here is Carrillo, and that is going to be the first error of the game, charged to Cody Puckett at third. It'll be an E5 that allows Carrillo to reach. So Zach Treese pitches in his 5th game of the year for Long Island. That leads the Ducks. 0-1 record, a 9.00 ERA. In 2 innings of work, he's allowed 3 hits and 3 runs. Both earned, or check that, 2 earned out of the 3 runs. He's walked 4 and only struck out 1, so control has been a problem for Treese. Here's Jake McGuigan, shows bunt, drops it down in front of the plate. The catcher, Berg, fires to second, and they get the lead man as Dan Lyons takes the grab there. So nice job by Alex Berg of gunning down Steve Carrillo, the lead runner at second base for out number 1. So the putout goes 2-6 on the bunt.
Back to the top of the order for the New Britain Bees with the catcher number 3, James Skelton, number 3.
Alex Berg showing off that arm as that bunt was barely in front of home plate. Made a little easier job for him to get the lead man. And now McGuigan, who bunted the 1-out runner at first, and back to the top of the order for James Skelton, 0 for 2 with a flyout and a strikeout. Treese's slider is in there, 0-1. No major league experience, in fact, no affiliated ball at all in the 6-year pro career of Zach Treese, all independent baseball. Gets a strike here, and the count quickly 0-2. I mentioned Treese has had a lot of action already for Long Island this year, pitching 2 games in Southern Maryland, Thursday and Friday. And then he actually pitched in both games of the doubleheader Wednesday in Bridgewater, New Jersey against the Patriots. Actually took the loss in game 2 of that doubleheader. That was the 3-2 loss in 10 innings. 1-2 here, the count on Skelton at the dish. 3-0 Bees in the top of the 5th. Curve, line to second. Reyes has it back to first in time. And he turns it into an inning-ending double play. So that'll do it for the New Britain Bees. No runs, no hits, an error, and nobody left. We're halfway home in Central Islip tonight, middle of the 5th inning. It remains the New Britain Bees 3, the Long Island Ducks nothing.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Matt Larkins, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Hey Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, post-game wrap-ups, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks.
Well, we check in on the out-of-town scoreboard in the Atlantic League. Again, 3 other teams playing their home openers tonight. It's already over in Bridgeport, Connecticut, as the Bluefish blank the Blue Crabs. 2-0 is the final there. Lancaster's home opener tonight and the home debut of their new manager, Ross Peoples. Right now, a 2-2 game, top of the 2nd. They are tied with the Sugarland Skeeters. And in York, Pennsylvania, the Revs have a 5-2 lead over the Patriots, top of the 3rd, in the home opener for the Revolution. Again, the Ducks try to get on the scoreboard here. They've not been able to muster anything against veteran right-hander Jonathan Pettibone, who's limited Long Island to just 3 hits, all singles in the game. Bottom 3rd of the order for Kevin Baez. And that means the 7-man and catcher, Alex Berg. First pitch swinging, pops it up on the infield. The pitcher, Pettibone, lost it. So did the second baseman, McQuiggan. But the shortstop, Steve Carrillo, the only one who saw it, is able to make the catch for the first down. So Alex Berg drops to 0 for 2. And again, the Ducks are not being patient with Pettibone here. Their first pitch swinging an awful lot tonight. In fact, back in the 3rd inning, Pettibone needed only 4 pitches to get 3 outs. Here, 1 pitch, 1 out. And it's Dan Lyons who grounded out to his counterpart, Carrillo at short, standing in for Long Island. Bottom of the 5th, Ducks trail at 3-zip. Dan lets that one go wide for ball 1. And we mentioned Pettibone's pedigree. His father, Jay Pettibone, was a major league pitcher with the Twins back in 1983. Pettibone drops in a strike. It's 1-1. And Pettibone first made it to the majors, this Pettibone, Jonathan, back in 2013 after 5 years in the chain of the Phillies, pitching from rookie through AAA. Finally got the call to Philadelphia. And his dad was there 30 years after his dad made his major league debut in 1983. His son Jonathan did the same in 2013. What a moment for father and son major league pitchers named Pettibone. Ball 2, and now well hit to left field, but Bierfeld with a good jump on it, moving to his left, is able to put it away in front of the big scoreboard for out number 2.
Second baseman, number 13, Elmer Reyes, number 13.
So here's Elmer Reyes. He flew out to right his first time up. Barely had time to tell you about what Reyes has done this year. Again, a .478 average coming in. 3 doubles as well. That's tied for the Ducks lead, or is actually leading the Ducks as he takes a strike. And Reyes has played 6 games of the 7 for Long Island this year, and he has hits in all 6. So Elmer down a strike here with that slightly open stance from the right side. Pettibone again trying to make quick work of the Ducks as the 0-1 comes. And that low and away. That was his only 1-2-3 inning, was back in the third, where he retired the side on 4 pitches. 1-1 the count to Reyes. Rips it into left field for a base hit. So making hits in all 7 games this season for Elmer Reyes. And the Ducks with a 2-out runner.
It's back to the top of the order for the Long Island Ducks. With the right fielder, number 24, Lentini, number 24.
So here's Phelan Lentini. Hitless so far tonight at the top of the order with a ground out to second and a pop out to short. Reyes has not had a stolen base this year. Walks his lead to the cutout as Lentini sees strike 1 from Pettibone. Pettibone went 3 1/3 in his Bees debut in New Britain, Connecticut on Saturday against York, as this one hit to short. Good job to stay in front of it by Carrillo. Throws to second to force Reyes, and that'll retire the side. No runs a hit, a man left. 5 in the books in Central Islip. It remains the New Britain Bees 3 and the Long Island Ducks nothing.
Hey fans, this is infielder Nate Fryman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Well, Duck fans, we invite you to follow along all season long as the Long Island Ducks try and meet the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. Now, the Ducks hit 100 home runs this year. Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. Chappie's Funeral Homes, where caring for others is our family tradition. Ducks coming in have hit 7 home runs in their first 7 games of the season. So if that plays out, it is a 140-game year. They will crush that 100 mark if they can hit a homer per game. And our friends at Chappie's will kick in the $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. We go to the top of the 6th in CI. New Britain a 3-0 lead on Long Island. And Zach Treese, the right-hander, into his second inning of relief for Long Island. And drops in strike 1 here on Michael Krause, the center fielder who has walked and scored and grounded out to third. Here's a strike. It's 0-2. Again, Keith Couch, who was the righty starter tonight for Long Island, native of Elmont right here on Long Island, went 4 innings. He allowed 3 hits, 3 runs all earned, 1 walk, a season-high 5 strikeouts, and threw 68 pitches, 40 of those for strikes. And, folks, he pitched terrific tonight, made 1 mistake, but it was a costly one. 1 bad pitch all night, but Craig Maddox hit it for a monstrous 3-run homer over both walls in right field in the opening inning. Here, Krause lines out softly into the glove of Dan Lyons at short, 1 away. So again, a nice outing by Couch, who would just like that 1 pitch back.
Jovan Rosa, number 35.
Here's Jovan Rosa, 1 for 2 tonight with a single and a run scored. He's also struck out swinging. Pitch from Treese. ripped, and another line drive into the glove of Dan Lyons at short. So put away as he moved to his right. 2 quick lineouts induced by Treese. And here is the aforementioned Craig Maddox.
Number 24, Craig Maddox, number 24.
I mean, this home run he hit back in the top of the first was so far out of the park that Phelan Lantini, the right fielder, never even moved. It was a true no-doubter if there ever was one. Here he is again, and this time he got under it. But again, it's tough to pick up here as it goes out to right field. Who's going to make the call? Second baseman Elmer Reyes with an over-the-shoulder grab. And 1, 2, 3 go the Bees. We go to the bottom of the 6th on Long Island. Ducks trail it 3-0.
Hey fans, this is catcher Dominic Blanco, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Hey fans, this is Yuri De La Rosa, left-hander pitcher, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Well, Duck fans, again, it is the start of a 3-game homestand. Tomorrow night at 6:35, Ducks and Bees, followed by a fireworks spectacular. And Sunday at 1:35, Magnet schedules go out to the first 1,500. It's another Sunday family fun day. Pre-game autographs on the field for everybody. Post-game kids run the bases. Get your tickets at the Bethpage Ballpark box office, online at liducks.com or via the Ducks mobile app, or over the phone 631-940-TIXX. In steps Delta Cleary Jr., takes ball 1 as the bottom of the 6th is underway. Ducks trail at 3-0, and a brand new pitcher is in for the New Britain Bees. It is right-hander Kyle Simon. So Simon misses again, and the count 2-0. And now he gets a strike on Delta, and the count 2-1 on Cleary Jr., who has lined out to right and grounded out to second. Delta pulls it to first. John Griffin down on a knee. Calls off his pitcher Simon, takes it to the bag himself, and there's one gone. So what an outing for Jonathan Pettibone. Unofficially, 5 innings of 4-hit shutout ball. And kind of unusual, he did not walk a batter, he did not strike out a batter. But the 4 hits he allowed, all singles. That was it. And so Pettibone in line to pick up his first win as a New Britain Bee, and his first win of any kind in the last 3 years. Again, as he has battled shoulder surgery after shoulder surgery each of the last 2 seasons. Here's Nolan Reimhold taking ball 1, and now strike 1 from Kyle Simon, the 26-year-old right-hander out of Long Beach, California, 6 foot 6 inches tall, 220 pounds. Misses low and away, and the count 2-1. So this is the same way that Manager Stan Clyburn piggybacked his pitchers the last time that Pettibone started a game. That was Saturday at home against York in the 3-2 win, as Pettibone tossed the first 3 1/3, and then in came Kyle Simon in relief, and he went 2 2/3. Had a pair of walks and a strikeout, ERA of 3.37 in his season debut. Runs the count full here on Reimold, who's 1 for 2 tonight. And this one a broken bat looper. Will it get down in left center? It will! Over the leaping glove of Steve Carrillo. So Reimold is 2 for 3 in his home debut. And it's a broken bat, but it's a 1-out base runner for the Flock.
Designated hitter, number 34, Mark Krause. Number 34.
Ducks have not been able to put together more than 1 hit in any inning tonight. This is inning number 6. They have 5 singles in the game, all of those in a different inning. Here's Mark Krause, 1 on, 1 out. Ducks down 3, home 6th, and he takes a strike from Simon. No major league experience for Kyle Simon. Just like Pettibone, who did make it to the Phillies. Plenty of time in the Philadelphia organization for Simon. Going single A through triple A, but never getting to pitch in Philadelphia itself. Fouled away by Krause, and the count 0-2. Simon's pitch, downstairs for ball 1. Reimold with 1 stolen base on the young season. Held on by John Griffin at first. Simon's 1-2. Pulled foul off the railing in front of the Ducks dugout, and good thing that railing was there. Again, back in the old days, that railing didn't exist, and I'm feeling somebody would have been taken out by that hot shot off the bat of Mark Krause. So Krause digs back in. Lefty hitter against the righty thrower Kyle Simon. Almost hit him on the shoe tops. It's ball 2. Ducks out hitting the Bees 5-3. But again, this whole game is about 1 swing of the bat by Craig Maddox, the hitting coach for New Britain, a 3-run homer in the first. 2-2 is in there, a called 3rd strike. So first strikeout tonight for New Britain pitching, and there are 2 away.
Ducks first baseman, number 35, Nate Hyman. Number 35.
So here's Nate Fryman, 0 for 2, as he takes a slider strike. He's grounded to short and hit into a force play. Oh, 1. Well hit to left field, but Bierfeldt moving quickly to his left, leaps up and makes the grab. Oh, what a screaming line drive off the bat of Fryman. But Bierfeldt got a terrific jump and put it away to end the inning. No runs, a hit, a man left. 6 complete in CI. The Bees 3, the Ducks nothing.
Hey fans, this is infielder Giovanni Alfonso, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
Family fun every time.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
Big action every time.
He reaches up, it's gone!
Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Well, fans, don't forget to stop by the Waddle-In Shop on your next visit to the Duck Pond, where exclusive, hard-to-find Ducks memorabilia is now on sale. All proceeds benefit the Quacker Jack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Long Island Ducks. It's Chris King back at the old Duck Pond, home opening night for Long Island as they begin their 18th season of play in the Atlantic League. 6 innings complete, and the New Britain Bees have a 3-0 lead over the Long Island Ducks. For the Bees, 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors. For Long Island, no runs, 5 hits, and 1 error. And righty Zach Treese remains on the hill to start his 3rd inning of relief in place of Keith Couch. He'll start against the former Duck, John Griffin. First pitch is up high for ball 1. Griffin a single in 2 trips tonight. He struck out swinging back in the opening inning. And a year ago tonight, the Ducks played their 17th home opener. As there's a strike, 1-1. And they beat Southern Maryland 6-4. Delta Cleary had a big night. He was 2 for 4 with 2 doubles and 2 runs batted in. Cody Puckett had a 2 for 4 game. 2 years ago, the Ducks blanked Sugarland 5-0 in their home opener. And the Ducks coming in have won 2 straight home openers in 4 of their last 5. But right now, they've been held in check by the combination of Jonathan Pettibone and Kyle Simon, who have limited Long Island or just 5 singles over 6 innings of work. And again, each of those singles in a different inning. 1-2 curve, he waited on it, but I believe is under it. It's deep to left, but playable for Reimold on the track. Drifting back, makes the catch, and then backs into the wall in front of the jumbo scoreboard. A long, loud out off the bat of John Griffin. Again, Duck fans are used to that. Griffin hit 13 homers for the Ducks in 2015. They traded him to New Britain in the offseason, and he actually became the first player signed in franchise history by the New Britain Bees. So Treese able to keep it in the park as Griffin just got under it. And here's Connor Bierfeld, who's 0 for 2 tonight with a pair of swinging strikeouts. Up and in off the glove of Bird for ball 1. Zach Treese has not allowed a base hit since coming into this game and replacing Keith Couch. He's had 1-man reach. That was Carrillo on an error by Cody Puckett at 3rd, but since that has retired the last 6 straight batters faced. Swung through by Bierfeld, 1-1. Bierfeld, a native of Torrington, Connecticut, so gets to play for his home state team, the New Britain Bees. Takes a strike. Again, if you're wondering where New Britain, Connecticut is, about 10 miles southwest of Hartford and 45 miles northeast of Bridgeport, so they've got a great rivalry with the Bluefish and a great old park. It's been around for over 20 years. I took my son Connor up there last year, and we had a great time. Went to go see a Ducks doubleheader up in New Britain, Connecticut at New Britain Stadium, affectionately known as the Beehive, where yesterday they set a franchise record for largest attendance with over 6,500 on Education Day in Game 1 of a day-night doubleheader. Bierfeld slaps it foul away back behind home plate, and the count holds at 1-2. And the youngsters from Lee Road 5th grade, the chorus at school in Wantagh, getting ready to sing God Bless America. We'll bring you that in our 7th inning stretch tonight. We're 2 outs away. 1-2 curve popped up on the infield. Treese is getting out of the way as here comes the second baseman, Reyes, and it just drops behind the mound. Zach Treese bailed out of there. Elmer Reyes, the second baseman, was the closest one to it, but it just flat out dropped on the infield right behind the mound. And again, it was hit a mile high, and it will be scored a base hit.
Right fielder number 6, Jamar Walton, number 6.
So an absolute gift for Bierfeld, who picks up his first hit of the night. As, again, Reyes was closest to it, but never attempted to make the catch. I'm not sure if he lost it. And that's the first hit of the game for the Bees against Zach Treese. So Bierfeld at first, one away, and here's Jamar Walton, who has flied to center and grounded into a force play, 0-for-2. He takes ball one. Walton's first year with the Bees, fourth year in the Atlantic League, having played for 3 seasons in Southern Maryland, 1 in Lancaster. Grounds it foul down the right field line. It's 1-1. We're in the top of the 7th. The Bees have a 3-0 lead over Long Island, and a year ago, in their inaugural season, New Britain won the season series from Long Island, taking 11 of the 20 games between the two teams. 1-1 here is pulled foul down the right field line for strike 2. But this really, a year ago, was a season series that was dominated by the home team. Here at the Duck Pond, the Ducks were 7-3 against the Bees, but up in New Britain, the Bees went 8-2 against Long Island. So just completely dominated by home field advantage in the first year of competition between these squads. Treese fires over to first, and Bierfeld is back. He does not have a stolen base this year. Treese from the third base side of the rubber comes set away from his letters. Tried to backdoor him with some breaking stuff that missed away. And the count now 2-2. Ducks again coming off their highest scoring game of the season last night in Bridgewater, New Jersey. 10 runs in the 10-6 win to hand the Patriots their first loss of the year. 2-2, another backdoor breaking ball. He waited on that, though, and realized it was going to lock him up and punch him out. And a desperation heave at the ball by Walton. Got enough on it to foul it back and spoil it off. The count stays 2-2. In Ducks tonight, 5 hits, all singles. Bees have 4 hits, 3 singles, and that monstrous 3-run homer by Craig Maddox in the opening inning. Treese misses low and away, and the count now full. So let's see what Stan Clyburn wants to do with Connor Bierfeld at first base. 1 out, payoff pitch coming. Will he put him in motion? Try to get some runs on the board here. The only runs of the game came in the top of the first for the visitors. Oh, Treese has him picked off, and he got him. Oh, he was Connor Bierfeld, and Zach Treese knew it, fired over to first, and the pickoff goes 1-3 for the second out. He was absolutely going and leaning the wrong way. So 2 away, nobody on, and now the payoff pitch to Jamar Walton, who's 0-for-2 tonight. Just missed inside, and that's ball 4. So just the second walk of the night for Long Island pitching, as Keith Couch had a first inning walk to Michael Krause. And now Walton's aboard
Steve Carrillo, number 4.
On the first walk for Zach Treese. So he'll go against the 8-man here. Steve Carrillo has popped the second and reached on an error. That would have been a nice way to end the inning for Treese, but he missed on that payoff offering. Hacked foul upstairs, first base side. 0-1 on Carrillo. Another second-year New Britain B. Started the year with the Bees, signed by Mexico, and then returned to New Britain. Very valuable member of their team a year ago, playing 4 different positions in the field. Here, Treese misses way outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. We're in the top of the 7th. New Britain leads it 3-0. Bees trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. Ducks trying to win back-to-back games for the first time this season, as Carrillo hacks it over the screen behind home plate. Again, first home game of the year for Long Island, first road game of the year for New Britain. And a year ago, The road was really where New Britain struggled. They tied for the worst road record in the league at 29-41. They and Southern Maryland were the worst road teams in the ATL. Just missing. No, it's a late call third strike by home plate umpire Frank Urilli. And on his first strikeout of the night, Zach Treese retires the side. No runs, a hit, a walk, one man left. Time to stretch in CI. Middle of the 7th inning, 3-0 Bees. Here is PA announcer Bob the Bullet O'Tone.
Section 100 of the lower concourse, right behind home plate. On this Friday night, the Long Island Ducks are very proud to present the Lee Road Elementary Chamber Chorus. They're from Wantagh, and they will lead us tonight in the singing of God Bless America.
Great job by the Lee Road 5th grade chorus out of Wantagh. 7th inning stretch in Central Islip. New Britain Bees 3, Long Island Ducks nothing.
Hey fans, this is infielder Mark Krause, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 7th. The Ducks trail the Bees 3-0, and Kyle Simon in for his second inning of relief. Starts against Cody Puckett, the third baseman. There is a ball away, 1-0. Jonathan Pettibone, the starter tonight, will give you his official line for New Britain in a minute. 1-0 is wide for ball 2. 5 innings, 4 hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Pettibone threw 59 pitches, 39 for strikes, and 20 for balls. So again, he was 2-to-1 strike-to-ball ratio, essentially, and in line for his first win as a Bee. 3-0, though, to Puckett. Simon's pitch, taken all the way. There's strike one. Ducks have not had a single inning in this game tonight in which they've had more than one base runner on base. Down and away, though, and there is the first walk of the night for New Britain pitching, and that is the first Ducks walk brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor? Just walk in. So finally a base on balls, and let's see if the Ducks can get another man on, and that would bring the tying run to the plate. And last night, Alex Bird drew 3 walks, doubled and homered. He got aboard all 5 times in the 10-6 win in Bridgewater, New Jersey over the Patriots. Takes low and away for ball 1. So Simon losing the plate here in his second inning of relief. Berg is 0 for 2, having grounded out and popped out to short. Takes a strike, 1 ball and 1 strike. Simon from the first base side of the rubber deals, and that gets the outside edge of the knees, says home plate umpire Frank Urilli. It's 1-2. Cody Puckett really struggled against New Britain last year, batting just .211 against the Bees staff in the 20-game season series won by the Bees. Simon's 1-2. Late swing and a miss, he struck him out. So Simon has his second K, 1 away.
Long on the shortstop, number 12, and Lyons, number 12.
So let's see if Dan Lyons can pick him up. He's grounded to short and flied to left. Nothing for 2. Sees a strike, and it's 0-1. And Simon back for another go-round with the New Britain Bees. A year ago, exclusively a starter. And again, this year being used just out of the bullpen, backing up Pettibone in each of his first 2 games with Pettibone, coming off all those right shoulder surgeries over the last 2 years. Stan Clyburn needs a guy who can go long if need be, and that's certainly Simon. 1-1 here's away for ball 2. Last year, 20 games for the Bees, all starts. Simon actually had the best ERA in the Atlantic League. He was the league leader in earned run average, 2.77. Outstanding for the native of Long Beach, California. Here he fooled Lyons, who swung over the top of it, and it's 2-2. Pitched over 120 innings a year ago. Did Kyle Simon, the longtime Philly farmhand. Misses here and the count full. So what will Kevin Baez do with Cody Puckett at first? Will he put him in motion and try to get the Ducks going offensively here? They've been blanked through 6 innings on 5 singles. Puckett leaning towards second, does not go. And did it hit Lyons? I think it did. Didn't matter either way, it's ball 4. And for the first time tonight, the Ducks have 2 men aboard. That'll bring the tying run to the plate in Elmer Reyes for Long Island.
And walk with another one brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. Over 50 locations across Long Island. Never if you need a doctor, just walk in to City
I think it was a hit by pitch.
Elmer Reyes, number 13.
And here's a chance for Reyes to tie the game with 1 swing. He is single to left and fly to right. Wow, had a good cut at it, but missed it, 0-1. Again, the Ducks' leading hitter on the young season is at the plate. He entered tonight 11 for 23, batting .478. And 1 for 2 tonight, so nearly a .500 hitter this year. Takes it the other way to right field. Jamal Walton going back toward the track. He won't get there. It's off the wall. Puckett will score. They're going to send Lyons. He will score. It's a 2-run double for Elmer Reyes. And the Ducks have made it a 1-run game. They trail it 3-2. What a job by Elmer Reyes, taking it the other way, over the head of Jamal Walton in right. First extra base hit of the game for Long Island, and suddenly it's a 1-run game.
Here's the right fielder, number 24, Lantini, number 24.
So now a base hit could tie this game with Reyes at second, 1 away. Here's Lentini. And he takes down and away for ball one. So Elmer Reyes 2 for 3 tonight after his 2 for 2 night last night with 3 walks, a homer, and a double. The chant is "Let's go Ducks." Missing down and away is Simon, 2-0. Lentini waggles the bat, the 2-0. Ripped into left field, that's going to be a base hit. Reyes will be held at third, as up with it quickly is Bierfeld. And the Ducks have the go-ahead run aboard and the tying run at third. First hit of the night for Lentini. And here comes Delta Cleary Jr.
Ducks center fielder, number 5, Delta Cleary Jr., number 5.
Runners at the corners and one away for Cleary. Puts it on the ground, right side, through it into right field. It's a base hit. Reyes will score. It's an RBI single for Delta Cleary Jr. And the Ducks have come all the way back from 3-0 down to tie this game at 3 in the last of the 7. And here comes Stan Clyburn. I have a feeling he's going to take the ball from Kyle Simon, who has given up 3 runs on 3 hits, still only 1 away and 2 men aboard. So for the moment, Clyburn is going to talk to Simon. But the Ducks have exploded here and put together a walk, a hit batsman, 2 singles and a double, and Simon staying in. So there is the first charged timeout on the managerial visit to the Hill in the bottom of the 7th.
Batting for Long Island, the Ballpark player of the game, left fielder number 20, Nolan Reimold, number 20.
So big spot for Nolan Reimold in his home debut. He is 2 for 3 tonight. First pitch, way outside, ball 1. Lentini at second, Cleary at first, and Reimold with a pair of singles and a fly to right stands in, trying to give Long Island their first lead of the night. The runners go! The 1-0 is outside, the throw down to third is not in time! And the Ducks pull off a double steal, second and third now with 1 away. Lentini to third, Cleary to second. Both of them now with 5 stolen bases on the year. And now a base hit could give the Ducks a 2-run lead. Infield in for the Bees, 2-0 to Reimold. Takes away 3-0. So again, that also took away the possibility of the double play. And you got to think Reimold could get the green light here. Let's see what Kevin Baez does. Takes it for a strike. It's 3-1. (3-3) the score, bottom of the 7th. 3-1. Just inside. Ball 4. And that's another walk brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor? Just walk in. Bases loaded for cleanup hitter Mark Krause. Second walk of the inning for Kyle Simon. Krause tonight 1 for 3 with a single sandwiched in between a force out and a strikeout looking. Lefty hitter for the righty thrower Simon. Misses low and in with no place to put him. It's ball 1. (1-0) coming. popped up deep center field. Michael Krause going back in front of the warning track will line it up, make the catch. Tagging from third and scoring is Phelan Lantini, and on a sac fly by Mark Krause, Long Island has their first lead of the night. It is 4-3 Flock. So Lantini scores from third. Delta Cleary Jr. went from second to third on the deep fly ball to the warning track in center field, 390 feet away. And the Ducks have batted around as Nate Fryman is the ninth man to hit here against Simon in the home seventh. Runners at the corners and two gone into center field again. Krause backing up, will line it up and make the catch, and that will retire the side. But not before the Ducks send 9 men to the plate. They score 4 runs on 4 hits. There were 2 walks, a hit batsman, and they left a pair aboard. To the 8th we go in Central Islip. For the first time tonight, the Ducks have a lead. It's 4-3 Long Island.
Hey fans, this is infielder Elmer Reyes, and you're listening to Duck Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit psegLINY.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Well, hey, Duck fans, do you want frequent updates on team transactions, scores, store specials, and the status of upcoming games? Then follow the Long Island Ducks on Twitter at twitter.com/LIDucks. Now, with Twitter, the faithful flock will be able to follow their Ducks and find out more information regarding nightly promotions, player signings, league activities, and much, much more. The Ducks are tweeting right now, and you can follow along at twitter.com/LIDucks. What an inning for the Long Island Ducks. Again, held to just 5 singles through the first 6 innings. In the 7th, they send 9 men to the plate, officially score 4 runs on just 3 hits, drew a pair of walks. There was a hit batter, and they leave a pair. So for the first time in the game, Long Island is in front. And after 3 terrific shutout innings by Zach Treese in relief of Keith Couch, Kevin Baez goes to a left-hander for the first time tonight, and Patrick Kreider is in this game. So we'll get to the line on Treese momentarily. But the Ducks lead it 4-3 as we go to the 8th. And here is Patrick Kreider to face the 9-man, Jake McQuiggan, for the Bees. First pitch is up and away for a ball, 1-0. Southpaw set away from his letters. And it's 2-0. The 29-year-old lefty from Umbro, Kentucky, 3rd year with the Ducks, 8th year in the Atlantic League. Independent ball only in his career, no affiliated experience. Gets a strike on McQuiggan, the 9-man, who again has grounded to second and tried to bunt for a sacrifice, but had the lead man thrown out back in the 5th. Foul back off the top of the netting. behind home plate.
Oh my goodness.
And it's 2-2. For Kreider, his third appearance of the season. Check that fourth. Pitched in Game 2 of the doubleheader Sunday in Southern Maryland. Then Game 1 of a doubleheader Wednesday night in Bridgewater, New Jersey. And also last night, as the Ducks bullpen was absolutely terrific in their 10-6 win over the Patriots, as Rogers, Kreider, Wilson, and Fuller went 4 2/3 innings of one-hit shutout ball and allowed the Ducks to salvage the finale of that 3-game set, hand Somerset their first loss of the year. 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. So Patrick Kreider fans Jake McQuiggan, one gone.
In section 214 tonight. It's back to the top of the order for the New Britain Bees for the catcher, number 3, James Skelton, number 3.
7th strikeout for Ducks pitching. 5 for Couch, 1 for Treese, and now 1 for Kreider. Back to the top of the order for James Skelton, who was not reached tonight, as he has struck out swinging, fly to left, and lined into a double play. Slider strike from Kreider, and it's 0-1. Skelton a year ago led the league in walks, 91 of those, led the league in on-base percentage at .399. This is the guy you want setting the table at the top of the order. Although tonight he hasn't gotten aboard, and good start for Kreider out in front of him, 0-2. So Patrick Kreider, in those 3 appearances this year, no record, an ERA of 0.00. He's allowed just 1 hit and no runs in 2 1/3 innings, has walked 2 and struck out 1 coming in. 0-2, swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. On 3 pitches, he gets Skelton. 2 gone.
Center fielder number 10, Michael Kraus, number 10.
Zach Treese, 3 innings of 1-hit shutout ball, 1 walk, 1 strikeout for Long Island. And now Kreider, 2 up, 2 down on a pair of Ks. Here's Michael Kraus. Breaking ball low in for ball 1. Kraus walked and scored in the 3-run first for New Britain. Since then has grounded the third and lined out to short. Top of the 8th, Ducks with their first lead of the night, courtesy of the 4-run home 7th. 1-0. Nubbed foul near the on-deck circle where Jovan Rosas getting loose. 1 ball and 1 strike. Very nearly a sellout crowd tonight. 5,850. So less than 200 shy of a sellout. In fact, 152 seats shy of a sellout crowd. I'm sure they'll get there tomorrow night with a first of 17 fireworks nights. That ties a team record, by the way. And yes, the Ducks will have a spectacular fireworks show every Saturday home game all year long. But there's something about home opening weekend. Everybody wants to come out and see the new team. And it's just so good to be back at the park after 7 months, nearly 7 months away. Here a called strike, it's 2-2, and Kreider a strike away from striking out the side. Of course, the last time the Ducks were here, nearly 7 months ago, September 30th, they lost to Sugar Land. Skeeters raised the trophy on the Ducks field. Long Island was swept in the championship series. Backdoor curve, he got him looking. What an inning for Patrick Kreider. 3 up, 3 down on 3 strikeouts. Kraus goes, and we go to the home 8th with Long Island leading 4-3.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Nolan Reimold, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark.
Hey fans, this is Yuri De La Rosa, left-hander pitcher, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Well, going to the bottom of the eighth, the Long Island Ducks with a 4-3 lead. And the third pitcher of the night is in for the Bees. 6 foot 2 inch, 195-pound right-hander Brandon Shimo, a native of German, Pennsylvania, 26-year-old with independent ball only in his career, last pitching in the American Association for Winnipeg. Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, that is cold country. And he starts against Cody Puckett and misses away, ball one. So Kyle Simon was the one the Ducks roughed up in that seventh inning. Simon finished with 2 innings of work, 4 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 1 hit batter. He's on the hook for the loss if the Bees do not rally. And Zach Treese, who was terrific for Long Island in his 3 innings of shutout relief, would be the winner if Long Island can hold the lead. 6, 7, 8 in the home eighth. Puckett, Berg, Lions for Kevin Baez guys. 1-1. Swung through. Let her high. Went after it. Strike 2. And New Britain with all their runs in the top of the first. A 3-run homer by Craig Maddox. Ducks all 4 of their runs in the bottom of the 7th. Pop, foul behind home plate. James Skelton loses the mask and makes the grab with 2 hands. 1 away. So bring up Alex Berg. Berg tonight 0 for 3. He has bounced into a force, popped up to short, and struck out swinging. So righty-righty matchup for Brandon Shimo against Alex Berg. Waves through that one for strike 1. And last night in New Britain, in the second game of the doubleheader against Lancaster, Bees were down 1-0 into the bottom of the ninth, tied the game in the bottom of the ninth, only to have Lancaster win it in 12 on a Sean Halton grand slam in the top of the 12th. A tough way to go. 1-1. Swing and a miss by Berg as Shimo took something off of it. It's 1-2. Shimo's worked 2 games this year. ERA of 0.00. 2 strikeouts. He has not walked a man. Shimo steps off. Berg steps out. Bottom of the 8th, Ducks trying to get some insurance here with a 1-run lead. And we do expect to see David Ardsma, another big-name newcomer for Long Island in the 9th. As Berg trying to split the outfielders, hits it deep to right center. Kraus going back at the track, reaches out and makes the grab. Oh, a basket catch by Michael Kraus at the belt, at the warning track in right center. Took away an extra base hit from Alex Berg. 2 away.
Florida shortstop, number 12, and Lions, number 12.
So here is Dan Lyons, 0 for 2 tonight. Has been hit by a pitch and scored in the big 4-run 7th. Shimo misses wide with ball 1. For the Bees in the top of the 9th, they are scheduled to bring up the heart of their order. Jovan Rosa, Craig Maddox, and John Griffin. 1-0, little nubber foul, third base side. 1-1 now to Dan Lyons. And Ducks trying to put together back-to-back wins for the first time this season. They won on opening night, 7-1 in Waldorf, Maryland over the Blue Crabs. Lost the next night. Lyons dumps it into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. So Dan has his first hit of the night and a 2-out runner for Long Island.
Bucks second baseman number 13, Elmer Reyes. Number 13.
Well, here is the red-hot Elmer Reyes. Now has pushed his average to an even 500 on the season for Long Island. He is 2 for 3 tonight, and now 13 for 26 on the young campaign. Got the biggest hit of the night as well. A 2-run double to right in the 4-run 7th that brought Long Island within 1. Only extra base hit of the game for the Ducks. Breaking ball strike, 0-1. Kevin Baez goes through the signs, down at third. Elmer Reyes, again, after flying out to right to open the game, has singled and doubled in his last 2 at-bats. So 2 for 3, single, double, run scored, 2 knocked in for Elmer Reyes. And again, batting 500 in the 9-hole. How many 9-hitters are hitting 500 in any league anywhere? 0-1, waved through the changeup. May have got a piece of it. 0-2. On deck is Phelan Lentini, hoping for one more chance to swing here. In the 18th home opener in franchise history for Long Island. They are 10-7 coming in. 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Shimo fans, Reyes, side retired. No runs, a hit, a man left. We go to the 9th on Long Island. Ducks trying to close it out. They lead the Bees 4-3.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Angelo Sanco, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LI. Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Hey fans, this is Yuri De La Rosa, left-hander pitcher, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Well, we go to inning number 9. The Ducks with a 4-3 lead, and as expected, their fourth pitcher of the night is the right-hander David Aardsma, trying to close this one out against 3, 4, and 5 for Stan Clyburn, Jovan Rosa, Craig Maddox, and John Griffin. So Aardsma, another big-name pickup in the offseason, 331 games of Major League experience with 8 different teams, including the Mets and the Yankees. First pitch from him is up high for ball 1, 1-0. Rosa tonight 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. This is Aardsma's 4th appearance as a Long Island Duck. His 1-0 is a check swing called strike, says home plate umpire Frank Urilli. 1-1. He pitched Sunday game 2 of the doubleheader in Southern Maryland and got the win. And then Wednesday night, game 2 in Bridgewater, New Jersey. So check that third outing as a Duck for Aardsma. 1-1 is in there as well. It's 1-2. Aardsma in those 2 games, a 1-0 record, 4.50 ERA. 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, a run, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. So he's out in front of Rosa, 1-2. Here's the pitch. Low and in, 2-2. After scoring 3 runs on a pair of hits in the opening inning of this game, Ducks pitching has held the Bees to just 2 base hits over the last 7 innings, both of them singles. That's an outstanding job by Couch, Treese, Kreider, and now Aardsma trying to follow suit. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Rosa. Make it 5 straight strikeouts for Duck pitching. Now 10 strikeouts in the game. There's 1 away. So Patrick Kreider tossed a 1-2-3-8, striking out the side. It was Zach Treese fanning the final man he faced, Steve Carrillo. And now Aardsma gets the first man he faces in Rosa, 1 away. So 5 straight strikeouts by Duck pitchers. And here is Craig Maddox, who's provided all the offense tonight for the Bees. A monstrous 3-run homer over both walls in right in the opening inning. Big threat here. As you know, he'll try to do the same and tie this game with 1 swing. So Aardsma got to keep it out of his wheelhouse. He does there, down and away, ball 1. Be a 1-0. And that just away, ball 2. Since the 3-run homer, Maddox has grounded to second and popped to second. So Elmer Reyes is slightly back in the right field grass, knowing the last 2 have come to him. David Aardsma comes set, just above the belt. 2-0. Poked foul down the left field line, out of play for strike 1. Again, Aardsma 1 game as a New York Yankee in 2012, 43 games with the Mets in 2013. But in his big league career, he does have 38 saves. 38 saves in 1 year. He has 69 saves in his career. So trying for his first save as a Duck is David Aardsma. 2-1 in the dirt for ball 3. And you go back to his time with the Mariners in 2009. That's when he had 38 saves in a single season. Native of Paradise Valley, Arizona, is 35-year-old David Aardsma. Falls behind Maddox, 3-1. And it's put in the air deep down the left field line. Long run for Reimold, and it's a foul ball. So the count now full. So good job by Aardsma, battling back from down in the count to work it full. And Maddox just trying to yank it out of the park and tie the game or get himself aboard as the tying run here. Top of the 9th, Ducks with a 4-3 lead. 1 out, nobody on for New Britain. Here's the 1-out payoff. And again taken deep but foul, twisting out of play down the left field line. Right in front of the Smokin' Owls party deck down there with a bunch of youngsters going crazy, and Nolan Reimold, trying to deliver them a baseball. So Craig Maddox has had to run those 2 out. They've been close enough. And now he makes his way back toward the dish. Aardsma spent last year at AAA Buffalo in the Blue Jays organization. Trying to work his way back to the big leagues again after playing for 8 different major league teams. Here's his 3-2 again after a big exhale. And a foul straight back to the netting. Maddox is going to be the toughest out he's going to have here. Incredible hitter, and again the hitting coach is Craig Maddox. 8th best hitter in the Atlantic League a year ago at .306. Started tonight batting .429 to lead New Britain, and now leads the league and runs batted in with 9. What a battle here. There'll be another payoff in this righty-lefty. Bounced to second. Reyes with plenty of time, backs up, flips to first, and there are 2 away. So here's big John Griffin for New Britain.
Well, here's the Hunt man. First baseman, number 33, John Griffin. Number 33.
Talked about Griffin hitting 13 home runs for the Ducks in 2015. Last year in New Britain, he hit a dozen, was second on the team, and tied for the team lead in ribbies with 67. So in steps John Griffin, always a threat to go deep. And you know he's going to try to do just that with only 1 out to play with for the visitor. First pitch from Aardsma. Oh boy, was he going for the yard. And he got a piece of it for strike 1. He was trying to put it in Brentwood over the left field wall, as far as he could go. No homers yet this year for Griffin. Slightly open from the right. 0-1. Another swing and a miss, and now the rhythmic clapping will begin from the crowd of 5,850. Aardsma and Long Island a strike away from the win. Stares into Berg. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. David Aardsma fans John Griffin, and the Long Island Ducks have a 4-3 victory. Aardsma has his first save as a Duck. and Long Island wins their home opener for a third straight year and for the fifth time in the last 6 seasons. They are out to congratulate one another as they form the victory handshake line across the infield. A come-from-behind victory tonight for Long Island. The Ducks trailed it 3-0 into the bottom of the 7th, scored 4 runs in the bottom of that frame, and the bullpen did the rest. For the first time this season, Long Island has back-to-back wins. So they make their way across the infield. We will take a break, and when we come back, the post-game show is next. Again, your final tonight in the home opener here at Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York. It was the Long Island Ducks 4 and the New Britain Bees 3.
Hey fans, this is pitcher David Ardsma, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Hey Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, post-game wrap-ups, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks.
Chris King back at Bethpage Ballpark where the Long Island Ducks defeat the New Britain Bees by the final score of 4-3 on their home opener. And yes, for the first time this season, it's back-to-back victories for Long Island, who did it in come-from-behind fashion, trailing 3-0 in the middle of the first inning. They held that deficit all the way to the bottom of the 7th when they scored 4 times. The bullpen did the rest, and what a job tonight by all 4 pitchers for Long Island. Keith Couch, Zach Treese, Patrick Kreider, and David Ardsma, as basically they made one bad pitch all night, and that was Couch, allowing a 3-run homer to Craig Maddox in the first inning. But after that, across the final 8 innings of this game, the New Britain Bees had only 2 hits, both singles. So an incredible job not only by Couch, but by the bullpen. As Couch went 4, the bullpen went 5. Couch gave up 3 hits, the bullpen gave up just 2. And check that, Couch gave up 2 hits, 3 in his outing. The bullpen gave up just the 1 hit, So 1 hit by the bullpen, surrendered for Treese, Kreider, and Ardsma. And we are going to select Elmer Reyes as our player of the game tonight for Long Island. He goes 2 for 4 with a single, a double, scored a run, and drove in 2. But he had the biggest hit in that rally in the bottom of the 7th as he doubled to right to bring home Cody Puckett and Dan Lyons. Ducks had trailed 3-0 all night. That brought them within 3-2. So Elmer Reyes, who again at that point after the double was batting .500 on the season, is tonight's player of the game for the Long Island Ducks, who do go back to .500 with the victory as they are 4-4 on the year and again have won 2 straight for the first time all year. New Britain now has dropped to 2-5 and suffered their 4th straight loss. We'll take a break, and when we come back, the full recap of how it went down tonight. We'll also update you on the out-of-town scoreboard, preview tomorrow night's matchup, and we'll wrap this one up. Again, the Ducks have won it here tonight, 4-3 your final.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Patrick Kreider, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the Flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Chris King back one final time to Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York, where tonight the Long Island Ducks defeated the New Britain Bees by the final score of 4-3. Time now for the recap of tonight's game. The local righty, Keith Couch, got the start tonight for Long Island, native of Elmont, right here on Long Island against former big leaguer with the Phillies, Jonathan Pettibone. Well, the Bees got on top first here in the very first inning as Craig Maddox hit a 3-run homer to right over both walls, an absolute bomb, and the Bees had a 3-0 lead in the middle of the first inning. It would stay that way all the way to the bottom of the 7th, and by that time both starters were out. Keith Couch went 4 innings of 3 hit, 3-run ball, a walk, 5 strikeouts, made the one mistake. Jonathan Pettibone was terrific for 5 innings of 4 hit shutout ball, no walks and no strikeouts. But the Ducks would finally go to work in the bottom of the 7th against righty Kyle Simon. It started with a walk to Cody Puckett, then he struck out Alex Berg, but he hit Dan Lyons. Elmer Reyes went the other way, a deep ball to right over the head of Jamar Walton. Puckett would score, Lyons would score. Ducks were within 1 at 3-2. Phelan Lentini would follow with a single to left, and that would hold Reyes at third. So the Ducks with runners at the corners and 1 away. Delta Cleary Jr. singled through the right side to bring home Reyes, and Long Island had tied this game at 3. Nolan Reimhold worked out a walk, and then Mark Krause hit it deep to center field with a warning track, deep enough to get Lentini home. Long Island had their first lead of the night before Nate Fryman flew out to center, but in all, the Ducks bat around in the bottom of the 7th, sending 9 men to the plate. They score 4 runs on 3 hits, and they had a 4-3 lead after 7 innings of play. They would bring in Patrick Kreider after Zach Treese tossed 3 innings of 1 hit shutout ball. Kreider would toss a 1-2-3-8, striking out the side, and it would all come down to David Aardsma trying to get through the heart of the order for New Britain in the top of the 9th. He struck out Jovan Rosa swinging, got Craig Maddox to ground out to second, then struck out John Griffin swinging to end the game. All told, Ducks pitching tonight fanned 11 Bees in the game. And again, the bullpen was terrific. In fact, the Bees had only 2 singles in the game in the final 8 innings of the contest. Final numbers tonight for Long Island: 4 runs, 9 hits, an error. They leave 8. For the Bees, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They strand a pair. The winner is Zach Treese for Long Island. He goes to 1-1. He picked up the W in relief. The loser, Kyle Simon, he drops to 0-1. And Major League veteran David Aardsma picks up his first save as a Long Island Duck. The game played in 2 hours and 19 minutes before a near sellout crowd of 5,850. And the Ducks again in 18 home openers now in franchise history go to 11-7. They've won 3 straight home openers and 5 of their last 6. Long Island back to 500 at 4-4 on the year and have won back-to-back games for the first time all season. Meanwhile, the Bees dropped to 2-5 on the year, and they see their losing streak hit 4 games on the season. Elsewhere tonight, there were 3 other teams that had home openers. Afternoon contest in Bridgeport. The Bluefish beat the Blue Crabs 2-0. In Lancaster, PA, Barnstormers home opener. They trail the Skeeters 5-2 in the top of the 6th. And in York, Pennsylvania, the Revs with a 5-4 lead over the Patriots in the bottom of the 7th there. Major League Baseball, both the Mets and Yankees in action. Yankees right now taking it on the chin at the stadium. From the Orioles, 11-4. Baltimore leads it in the top of the 7th. The big news for the Yankees, though, is Didi Gregorius did make his season debut for the Yanks. Mets look like they're going to break that long losing streak tonight in D.C. They do have a 5-3 lead in the top of the 7th. So terrific team effort tonight by the 4 pitchers for Long Island: Couch, Treese, Kreider, and Aardsma. 1 big inning did all the damage, the 4-run bottom of the 7th. And the Ducks will go for a series win tomorrow. They haven't won a series yet this year. They again split a 4-game set in Southern Maryland, dropped 2 of 3 in Somerset County, New Jersey, and they will send the former Red Tim Melville to the hill tomorrow. Long Island will. He is a right-hander, opposed by a righty and a New York native from Rochester. It's Brian Dupre will counter for the Bees, and it is the first of 17 fireworks spectacular nights here at the Duck Pond. We do hope you come on by, check out the Ducks, check out the fireworks. There is no better place for family entertainment on a Saturday night. And again, it'll be all Saturday, all season long, fireworks spectaculars each and every Saturday. Please do join us tomorrow night. That'll do it from here. Once again, your final score from Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York. In their home opener, it was the Long Island Ducks 4 and the New Britain Bees 3. We do invite you to join us for our next Long Island Ducks broadcast. That'll be tomorrow night when the Ducks host the Bees in the middle game of this 3-game series. The pregame show starts at 6:20 p.m. We'll throw the first pitch at 6:35, and you'll hear it all right here on the home of Long Island Ducks baseball. The Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network, which of course is liducks.com, youtube.com/ducksbaseball, and facebook.com/liducks. I'm Chris King saying thanks so much for listening. We'll do it all over again tomorrow night. Enjoy the rest of your Friday evening, everyone, and good night from the Duck Pond.